just a couple things about the trip. So, had a meltdown. My alopecia's back. You can't really see it because it's not that big yet. But every time I'm incredibly stressed out, my beard hair starts falling out.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's like this weird little tick I have, and I noticed it one day. I had like a dime-sized circle coming out of my facial hair there, and I started kind of having, the first time it happened to me when I was 18 or whatever, I was like, what's this about? Then I realized I had exams. I wasn't getting into college. I was failing out of school. My dad hated me. I was a drunk. I got a DUI. So that's when it happened before. Then it happened like 5 years ago with my special came out, and Schumer and I had a million disagreements, and I was trying to buy an apartment and and all this shit. And now I had it again, and I had to sit down and go, why am I having this? Oh, yeah, I'm trying to rent my apartment. I'm buying a new apartment. How much money's not coming in. I'm going on all these trips, COVID, protests. So I had to, sit down and figure all that out, and I had a huge meltdown because I went on this trip, and I'm like, why am I going on this trip? I have to get my financial shit in order. I got to, figure out how to rent this apartment. I got to figure out what am I going to do? How am I going to pay this nut I have in mortgage? And it all hit me, and I cried in the bathroom at her fucking sister's house. It was horrific.
Nerd.
I know. It was 2 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. I'd taken 5 sleeping pills. They weren't knocking me out. I'm in another weird bedroom. There's weird sounds. The bed sucks. And I just lost it. And I just went into the guy's bathroom and wept like a white lady in a Kmart.
Well, a good weep is very healthy. It's good for you. It means you're connected to something. I mean, that's healthy. I love a good weep. It really, I feel like I'm on the precipice of, I don't know what that word is, crying all the time, and I can't get in there. So if you can get it triggered and get it going, that's good. But I've said it to you a million times for 10 years. I mean, you've got to say no and unplug some of this shit.
I know.
It's all pressure and stress from yourself. You do it to yourself. You have this idea of what a comedian's supposed to be, of what a man is supposed to be, and it's the wrong idea on both things, and you gotta just fucking chill out. I would recommend a dose of 24 hours, no social media. You feel like you're supposed to tweet 4 times a day.
Right.
Get rid of that. Throw that out. You got 175,000 followers. Take the foot off the gas. You can put it back on the gas. That's the thing about gas. You can press the gas, then you put the brake on. The gas still works.
Right.
You take your foot off the gas is still there.
It's not about winning. I'm not trying to win anything. It's a fear of, are they going to forget about me? Is it, what if I tweet this and one more person finds out about me and I sell another ticket and now, whatever. I'm just doing a little tick. I'm ticking away at more success or more exposure or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. It's just a fear. And plus our job is so, we sit on a podcast, we talk. We're good at it and it's fun and we got people listening and we go on stage and it's fun and we were skilled. So I think I feel guilty sometimes that our jobs are so fun, and that causes me to work more. Sorry.
I feel that way also. I feel guilt all the time, but I've been really working on that because you don't need to feel guilt. You've worked very hard for what you have, and I think you gotta question your intentions and do you really want this, or what your wants and needs are, because it feels like you have built in your head, I have to work this hard, I have to get this amount of things out, and I have to do this and I have to do that, and you don't have to do any of those things. Those are still good things to do. It's a valuable use of time to create, but this pressure to create throughout the day and every day and to whatever, go on these trips or say yes to everything is it starts to have an adverse effect.
Yes.
There's an old Buddhist saying, "Don't just do something, sit there."
Oh, that's good. That's very Groucho.
Yes, like I feel like you live your entire adult life. I didn't know you as a child with the opposite. I should be doing something. Like we're in a
Yes.
car and you're working out while you're a passenger in a car. And so in a way, you're never fully connected to what you're doing because you're always
Right.
doing multiple things.
Yes, here. It's so funny too because I have such a fear, and I think you have this too, of disappointing people or letting people down, or I don't know, being a nuisance. You never want to be a nuisance. And so I had to tell the lady I'm laying next to her, it's 5 a.m. I haven't slept that night. It's 5 a.m. And I know we have to get on a bus or we're going to the beach, so we're going to get up and early and go. So I'm just like, all right, now you're going to get 2 hours. You fall asleep now, you get 1 hour, And I just told her, I go, I can't go to the beach. And she's like, what? Why are you waking me up at 5? You can't go to the beach? I was like, I have too much shit to do. I need to be alone. I need to think. And she was like, all right. And in my head, I thought it was going to be a big fight. But she was like, okay, whatever you got to do. You're a weirdo and a bit of a puss and a homo. But I hear you. And that was it.
That's good. I mean, that's a good partner. I mean, that's good for you for asserting boundaries. A lot of this is boundary issues and
Yes.
Expectations of yourself that you create for yourself.
Right.
And
Yeah. It's tough. But
sorry, go ahead.
oh no, that was bad. I don't want to turn into Dr. Phil here about the whole thing, but things aren't going to be that bad. I think things they usually turn out somewhat okay. I mean, sure, you get hit by a car at any moment, or get cancer, or COVID, or anal, but the expectations are more harmful to your system than what the actual outcome.
Yeah, 100%. And I don't know. I think that, and I've been saying this to you for years, I think you can still accomplish your goals and your needs without pushing so hard to be in max physical condition and have tweets and an act and money and a relationship. Those are all good things, but if you put the pressure, if I don't have one of these things, I'll be failing, is what it feels like. And then your self-esteem is based on these things that in the end don't matter as much as you're thinking they do, I think, as opposed to your relationships and in your enjoyment of all of those things, which not to say you don't have great relationships and enjoyment, but I think you could get more out of those things if you just relax your expectations of yourself. Because it's only you putting this pressure on yourself. Nobody else.
No.
Nobody else is like, hey, where the fuck is Mark's tweets today?
I know, you're right.
People are grateful for them. Nobody else is like, hey, what the I think I see an ounce of fat on Mark.
Right.
Nobody else is like, why isn't Mark, eating his wife's pussy well, or whatever else there is.
She's saying that, but yeah.
Just her. I don't care how you eat her pussy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, no, you're right, and I got to work on it. And actually, one of the good things about COVID is you can take a minute and try to fix some shit in your own life, and you have a loud break.
Yeah, completely. I mean, this has changed my approach to life. That's why I feel so good, because it allowed me. I mean, I'm basically talking to myself with all of this stuff. We have very similar things. It's all for me. And it took me a long time to realize that all of this is my expectations of what I think someone is supposed to be, of being the most zen and creating the most material and making as much money as I can do. And we create this for ourselves. And I think for me personally, and I think also you, there's this idea that if I can get all these things and get to these places, then I'll have the approval of my parents and these kids from high school and those people and this comic. And you end up creating all these things for other people's perception of you, instead of just being okay with who we are as people. If we never accomplish anything, if we never have another special or another late night, we're valuable just as the nature of us being who we are, human beings, and special as individuals that are different than any other human being. And that goes for everybody.
Here. Wow, well said. Boy, somebody snip it. That was a great little run you had there.
Well, if you enjoy this, check out Mindful Metal Jacket, everybody, because that's the whole show. It was like we did a little preview, but
Is that wow? That's good stuff.